Hello everybody, I'm Cem.
And I am Héloïse.
We are language teachers.
We are not native speakers of English.
We both started learning English when we were children. Do you want your child to learn English?
In this video, we combined our experiences of teaching languages and learning English to share with you 6 pieces of advice that you can use to help your child learn English.
First of all, sharing is caring.
Our first piece of advice is share your interest of English with your child.
To learn, you need to be interested in something. Otherwise, it is torture to have to learn something you don't care about.
Young children develop their tastes based on what they experience at home. But at first, they like what mommy and daddy like because they love their mommy and daddy and they think that they're right about everything.
Parents can't expect their children to fancy something they are never exposed to. How do you expect your child to do sports if you never do sports yourself, never talk about sports, or attend sports events?
Parents are their children's role models. And if the kids see their parents engaged with the English language, they will be curious about it too.
It also works in the opposite way. For example, if the kids hear their parents complain about English, that it is hard or sounds weird and makes no sense at all, it will not motivate them to try and make the effort to understand English.
It is also important that both parents are on board. There is no need for the same amount of input or dedication from both parents, but one can't tell the other that what they are doing is useless.
English needs to be a part of their daily life. If the children overhear their parents watching an English movie, listening to English songs, watching football games in English, it will familiarize them with the sound of the language and make the learning process a little easier.
It is hard to enter another language universe when you evolve in a strictly monolingual world.
The more exposure, the better.
Second, singing songs.
Singing is amazing because while singing, you repeat vocabulary and language structures without even learning them, but just by singing your favorite tunes. It is even used as a primary tool to learn foreign languages in certain schools. You can check the school in the video description.
But how to get your kids to listen to English songs? First, you don't necessarily need to play children's songs on YouTube. They can be songs you like, Red Hot Chili Peppers or Rihanna, you choose.
Second, it is always easier to sing with other people than by yourself. If you sing with your child, it is good for your bonding. It is very easy and handy because it can happen anywhere. In the car, while cleaning the house, or even in the bathroom.
You don't have to learn the entire lyrics by heart. At first, focus on the chorus. Check the lyrics on Google and check the vocab with an online dictionary to be sure you understand what they are saying. This will boost your English too.
Then, sing along and invite your child to sing with you. Don't force them if they don't like that tune in particular, but keep trying until there is a song they feel enthusiastic about. Remember, it has to be a song you love.
Better sing Metallica together if you are a fan, rather than Katy Perry if you hate her music style, just because you think it's more children-friendly.
In addition, if your kids sing with you, they will have an emotional memory associated with this activity, which will make it even more precious and important to them. It will give this song and eventually English a special place in their hearts.
Finally, when one sings, their accents tend to disappear thanks to the melody shaping the pronunciation. If your kid doesn't know how to read, be confident that making them repeat after you won't affect their pronunciation because yours will be positively influenced by the melody of the song.
Third, watching family movies together. English is not just a language, but it is also associated with different cultures. Watching an American or British movie in English with subtitles will be very beneficial to link the language with the people and their way of living.
If you want your kid to speak English in the future, watching subtitled movies will be a big part of their learning process. The earlier they start, the easier it will be for them in the future.
In Germany, for example, most theaters show movies in the original version and are subtitled in German. This is one of the reasons why German people are so good at speaking English. They are exposed to the culture without any effort.
It is also a family activity. Just like singing, if children associate positive family moments with English, it will give English a special place in their heart.
You can check movies like Harry Potter or Nanny McPhee on Netflix.
Fourth, audiobooks. Unlike singing, reading aloud in a language you don't master can be a pain in the neck for you and for your child, and none of you will enjoy the experience.
A simple solution is to get audiobooks. Some are free and available online. You can check the video description for the link.
It is important that you get an audiobook with a written version of the story. Listening to native speakers read while being able to follow every word is going to be very useful for your child to develop their listening, pronunciation, and understanding skills of the language.
This option will work better if you as a parent can make some sense of the story, so you and your child can talk about it a little. If your kids already have an interest in English and know how to read on their own, audiobooks can be an option to feed their appetite for English. Don't forget to provide them with bilingual dictionaries to be sure they have the extra help they need to understand the whole story.
Our fifth piece of advice is not the most affordable one: getting in touch with native speakers.
Find an au pair or international nanny. If you live in a big city, there must be international students. Lots of them are looking for student jobs and advertise themselves as English-speaking babysitters.
Why not make your life easier and hire an international student to pick up your kids after school and speak to them in English?
Also, a family trip to an English-speaking country. This is a lifetime opportunity to combine everything at once. Family moments, exploring the culture together, hearing and observing the locals.
There are lots of museums with workshops and designated areas for kids. Your child will have the opportunity to interact with other children and maybe speak English with them. It will show your child that English is not just a school subject, but a reality.
Finally, do not be the English language teacher of your child. Let that job to the real teachers at nurseries, kindergartens, or primary schools. Don't try to teach them grammar or complex stuff. Know your strengths and weaknesses.
Your biggest role in getting your child ready for an amazing English learning experience is to get your child to like English, to realize that a language like English exists, and that it is a fun and useful language to learn.
Once you get your child to an understanding of that sort, you can lean back and watch your child flourish in the English language world. Of course, as parents, there might never be a time to lean back and do nothing, but you can always be around for your child in their English learning journey.
Finally, consider your child's interests. If your child is interested in football, watch football games with English commentary. Or if your child is interested in dancing, watch some dancing videos on YouTube together. You can also read or write comments on the video together. With a little creativity, this can be applied to any field of interest.
If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and leave a comment if it inspired you. Let us know which piece of advice you would like to try at home. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this.
Goodbye. It is also important that both
parents